3, 2, 1. Okay!
Yo, Fenner, Jordan, what's up, guys?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Are you okay?
Yeah, we just wrapped Punch for Punch. You know that show we're doing from Netflix where I learn how to be a stuntman and do action scenes?
Are you okay?
I've never been better because I just did my first big stunt. I got sent through a wall. I need you guys to use the magic visual effects to make it look really, really cool.
We'll take care of the VFX.
Yeah.
We have 2 days and an unknown number of shots.
You guys got this, right? Because I would like all this pain to be for something.
Yo, what's up?
What are you doing down there?
Just working on the Punch for Punch Stranger Things VFX.
Okay.
Yeah. What's? Oh.
Keep doing your thing.
The main components we're going to need to deal with here are going to be roof replacement. With the wire stunt, you're not able to have an actual roof in place. Luckily for me, they actually shot with some panels in there, which is awesome reference for what we're going to do. Essentially what I just need to do is match the perspective and create a roof within this area here. Once those are in there, I'll probably have to create some sort of a light source. So I'll block something out in the form of a light fixture, just a classic fluorescent office drop ceiling kind of lighting. The final step will likely be a bit of wire removal for where the actual wire harness lives. The main thing that we're going to be having to deal with in this shot is replacing the roof here. I actually went in and manually tracked this thing. It's a flat surface. It's not too hard to just kind of corner pin our element into that area. I basically painted up a clean plate version of our ceiling, essentially doing a digital matte painting of this ceiling here. So as you can see, this is essentially the completed element. The biggest thing that I'm doing to help, motivate the lighting in the scene, because we have those heavy Titan tubes flashing over top, I've gone in and I found some elements of lights from a drop ceiling, rotoed them out, added in some tubes in there, and then those are actually flickering. And so it gives us a really nice effect where we don't just see this light going from blown out white to like faded down. We actually see the bulb, the source of the light within that element. We add those over the top and we have our motivated source of lighting in the shot. When the actual Titan tubes are getting brighter, our lights get brighter as well. It just helps to, tie in a little bit of our practical set with our CG additions here. So from there, we end up with our final shot. I think it turned out really well, and that's credit to everyone at set that did an amazing job shooting this thing. How's that first VFX shot for you?
No, awesome.
Ceiling.
Yeah, let's throw it in then. Here's the final shot.
Whoa.
Damn, dude,
that's a whole ass new ceiling.
Let me see that hair. How'd you get that hair, Fenner?
Yeah, oh my god.
It's that Da Vinci Resolve magic mask, dude.
How'd you clean up the shirt?
It was like a combination of like painting up kind of a clean area of the jacket that wasn't being pulled, and then just kind of manually tracking and smart vectoring it back in. Our next shot here is immediately following this shot in the cut, where Niko is now levitating in the air. We'll essentially have to figure out a way to clear this area out. And then again, wire paint outs all over the place here. That's the nature of doing wire work like this. For me, totally worth it. You're not doing a CG digi double that often won't end up looking as good. And then there's no shelf on the wall. So for continuity throughout the whole piece, there is a shelf with some board games living in this area. For this shot, it wasn't in the take, and we see a little bit of a rigging team here, so we'll clean that up as well. Hey, Jordan. Jordan was originally supposed to do the shot, but he's been AWOL for a couple days, so I'm actually breaking in his computer just to see where he's at. And looking at his project, it looks like he went in and actually modeled a really awesome version of this shelf. Using a bit of that multiply trick to add in some of the practical lighting, because we have that flickering, this is gonna actually brighten up and darken down as we go through the shot. And then also adding in our shadow. With that, we have a pretty integrated shelf in our environment. From there, clean plating, cleaning out wires, we're able to add Niko back in using our AI generated rotomat. So we have a clean plate of our background that's matching all the nice flickering that they had on set with the practical lighting. From there, it's basically just lens distortion, camera shake. It just kind of draws the eye a little bit closer in to what we want to see. Matthew, shot number 2. It's ready for you. CG shelf.
Sounds great. Thank you, man.
How are we doing on time?
Well, that's hard to answer because the thing is the video is already out on Still Watching Netflix, but we still have to finish our shots, which is in the past, because we're 3 days before the video comes out. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay, great. Sounds great. Let's drop that in.
Oh.
The final shot with a CG shelf.
So we saw the hand and we saw a bit of the ceiling was unfinished. How did you solve those problems?
So for those, Jordan actually went in and just used the eye transform node in Nuke and basically is able to warp up the tops of the frame and the sides of the frame as well.
So you're just taking them and going,
Hey, that's a great example.
Now I understand.
So Jordan actually made a CG shelf for this shot. So fully modeled the whole dang thing.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions for him about the shelf, but since he's not here, he can't really answer them, so.
Yeah.
Moving on from those two shots, this one looks a little bit different. The reason for that is this is a pickup shot where Niko actually sees the chess piece rising up. Luckily, this green screen is really, really great. Like you can see it's very even. There is a lot of fine hair detail and it's out of focus hair, which can be difficult to key. The main thing that I'm gonna be adding to this shot is our chess piece. So this chess piece is gonna levitate up and Niko will probably take notice of it when it's floating right up above him here. That asset's gonna need to be good enough that it can hold up being center of frame, just kind of right there in front of your face. I'm gonna use Polycam and I'm actually gonna see if I can get up close and personal with our little chess piece and scan it. Gonna rig this thing up to a single armature bone and then bring it into the shot and just see about kind of doing some animation tests of having it floating in 0G. This is the plate we're gonna be using and we're gonna be throwing it over top of our clean plate. Because this key here has really, there's really fine, soft, out of focus hair detail, which is usually a bit of a nightmare to deal with. So I'm doing a standard key with a key light. It doesn't work that great. But what I'm doing with that alpha is I'm then blurring our background like so. And then instead of doing a key, we're basically transferring all of this value into here based on our green channel. So it's basically saying like, hey, anything green, turn it to these values, which is this image here. That's essentially a one-click key. Once we had this all comped together, I basically went in, added a little bit of camera shake and a little bit of flickering. Cue the next shot.
Jesus.
Feels like I'm in the future, the past, the present, all at once.
Yeah, do you have those shots for me?
No.
No?
Doesn't matter if the video's already out and they're already watching this.
No, Fenner. If they're watching this and the cameras are on us right now, that means the video is live, and the only way for it to be live is if we do all the shots. If we don't, time will fold in on itself and sort of crumble around us and dissolve like the Back to the Future folks. Does that make sense to you?
No, none of it makes any sense. I finished that shot anyways.
You do have the shot?
Yeah,
okay.
Just drop it in.
I'm dropping it in. This is the after. This is a VFX shot. But why? How is it a VFX shot?
oh, chess piece.
We have a chess piece.
You see, that's a CG chess piece right there, Matt.
Is there anything else?
No, it's just a chess piece.
That's actually a deep fake of Niko. That's actually Ren's head.
Oh. So we had to shoot this on a green screen, and it looks flawless. If you go side by side here.
Like the level to which it's green, that's like stock footage level. We should sell this on video blog.
So with Natalie's help, we got through all these screen burns and I've got a couple more shots to get through myself and then we're done this thing. Pretty cool. We were actually able to do it even without Jordan.
Oh, hey. It's not surprising to me now.
I have another shot for you.
Oh, okay. I didn't expect another one.
It's got wire paintouts.
What?
It's got Niko getting a concussion. There's
concussion?
dust. There's electricity. There's Stranger Things goodness.
Stranger Things goodness.
It's really awesome.
It sounds like the shot everyone has been waiting for. Let's drop it in. Okay, here we go. You ready? Yeah. Hold my hand.
You think we're gonna show you this shot? No, it's on Punch for Punch. Go watch it on Netflix's YouTube channel, Still Watching Netflix.
There's gonna be some other awesome episodes. We're gonna be doing The Witcher, Day Shift, and Cobra Kai. So make sure you go over to Still Watching Netflix and check them all out.
Wait, wasn't Jordan supposed to be part of this like outro? Where's Jordan?
He's on vacation, isn't he? Or
Oh yeah, I think he's on vacation. Well, either way, go check out the Stranger Things episode. It's live right now on Still Watching Netflix. Punch for Punch.
hit him with it!
Guys? Matt? Jonah? Fenner?